Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is January 6, 2022, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the highlights of the market, U.S. markets nosedive after FOMC meeting minutes. Now, this was to be anticipated as we initially saw the markets actually rally. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But first, major economic events of the day. 5 p.m. South African time out of the United States. ISM Services PMI number coming out. That's an important number. Now, looking at the various markets, in terms of the Forex symbols, Australian dollar was the one that took the biggest hit, big tanking over there. Now, looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both retraced to support levels. We're going to take a look at that. That's really key levels right now. In terms of commodities, gold, yo-yoing. We're going to see what yo-yoing looks like. And oil still strong. Now, looking at the stocks, it's across the board. We sold off mostly in the tech sector on support now, and we're going to take a look at that as well. Lastly, Bitcoin breaking down. That's also big news. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we could expect from today's trading. So here we go. We're taking a look here at the Aussie USD. Look at that. Big tankage there from 72 down to 71-ish level, 72, 150, okay, 100 pips right there. Now, it's choppy trading, okay, but nevertheless, it's still retracing quite significantly. We are in supportish area, so we may look to see if we get a bounce. Now, looking at commodities, I'm not going to look at the other major Forex symbols because really nothing going on, because there's so much other things you can focus on, okay? I've been screaming at this so much because, you know, all these people are trading Forex symbols, but all the action is in the other arenas of either the tech stocks or the U.S. indices or commodities. And so focus your energy there. Now, looking at gold here, this was a layup, okay? 1828 was your resistance. We hit that resistance. We retrace. Now, this is yo-yoing, okay? This is exactly what's happening here. We hit this area 1828, we double topped it, and then we were going down. Now, for all intents and purposes, what I do want to raise here, okay, and I want to show it to you guys, is that we're right there, okay? We crossed over our trend line, okay? So this may be a spot where we're just finding ourselves either between these two ranges, 1828 and 1800. Until this is broken, this is going to be something else, okay? So just keep in mind, all right? So I'm looking for a reversal today. Otherwise, this is changing character. Now, looking at oil, still relatively strong on its highs or close to its highs. $78 a barrel. Did hit a high yesterday, did retrace, but still showing some energy here on the upside. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, first looking at the Dow Jones, 36,300-ish level right now. Okay, this was a interesting move yesterday. Look, we hit a high of 36,835, and then look at that tankage. Okay, that's over 500 to 700 points just in one day of trading. Tremendous volatility. Looking at the NASDAQ, look at that. But the NASDAQ gave it away. Okay, the NASDAQ did not go higher the other day. Didn't make new highs. Didn't hit its new highs where the Dow Jones did. And now we're back down on this area of support of 15,730. Okay, now this is really important because when we look at the individual stocks, Apple retracing, okay, on and broke, okay, it's 30-day moving average. On a daily, we're right there. We're right in the middle of that, okay, so not close to it, okay, but it's raising a red flag, okay? Microsoft also breaking down to its supportish area. Microsoft's been actually very weak, hasn't made higher highs. 341 is as high as it's gone. If we look at Facebook, also retracing. What else is going on? Amazon also retracing, obviously. But that's the major tech stocks, okay? So just keep an eye on that. If we look at JP Morgan, also retraced quite aggressively yesterday to 163, but still above that gap up, okay? So that's still relatively strong there on the upside. Now, looking at Bitcoin, look at that. Boom! Finally breaking this level. It's not that I'm looking for it to break it, but I'm looking for some sort of, you know, not zigzaggy kind of area where we're in such a tight range that you can't even trade it, right? I want to see you actually trading outside of that, okay? And we did say this. And so it's been flirting with this area for quite some time at this 46,000, finally breaking it, and we're at 43,000. So looking at a daily, still we do have real support. We have it at 40,000. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We're still about 3,000 points higher than where potentially we could retrace to. Okay, so markets are shifting, markets are changing, they're liquid, they're happening, lots of opportunities, so take advantage of it. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.